Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, we're drinking bourbon. All right, Ben, I'm not sure we're going to be able to get through this episode without mentioning the name of it because it's inappropriate.
Is it though?
I don't know. We're drinking...
Yeah. No, this is fighting Bam. Bourbon whiskey, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
So what do we know about this?
This one, so I know that this one is kind of a new one for you.
Yeah,
it's
I think I've had it, but yeah, you love it.
Yeah. So this is a great budget pour from Heaven Hill.
Okay.
103 proof. It used to carry a 6-year age statement actually, but they...
Yeah, like all good things, they go away.
Yeah, they did away with that, but this one, I think, at Total Wine, for whatever reason, Total Wine's the only place around here that carries this, and it's $15 for a bottle of it. So, I mean...
it's one of those budget, easy to find,
yeah.
Sort of easy to find.
And if you're getting any sort of quality that's, you know, good drinkable quality at $15, I mean, can you really go wrong?
No, not
for a...
I mean, that's kind of what we look for on the channel, is when can you find them? We actually have found quite a few that we absolutely love, sub $20.
Yeah.
You know, you love Mellow Corn. I like Old Tub. It's not sub 20, but...
It is now in a lot of places,
that's
actually.
true.
I keep seeing it for even cheaper, so... But yeah, and at 103 proof, you know, for that price point...
Right.
And especially when I was carrying the 6-year age statement, I would imagine it's, you know, 4 or 5, or it's a blend of...
It's probably some 5, some 6, but they just can't call it 6 legally.
Yeah.
And thank you for being honest, but we get it. 5.23%, or 2 years.
Yeah, so I don't know how much this has changed over the years, but I know that this one, I've definitely heard that this one's kind of one of those ones that has a reputation of being a good budget pour.
Yeah.
Not expecting a... You know, it's not going to blow your socks off or anything, but I think it's going to be in that Heaven Hill wheelhouse.
Get like graham cracker is the first note.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I was thinking fried chicken, possibly, but
yeah.
No.
Boy, that'd be an interesting...
Yeah, no, not a desirable bourbon note. Not even close.
No. Yeah, that graham cracker is kind of really sticking. It's a little bit grainy. A little grainier than I remember, actually.
Do you want to describe grainy? I don't know if we've ever, like...
Well...
I know it's hard to...
Yeah, it is, because it's sometimes grainy to me is just maybe a little youthful,
yeah.
Where you're getting that younger,
yeah,
you know, sort of vibe from it. Sometimes it's also can be like that, and it's not on this, but maybe that musty, you know, wet, grainy, you know, green grass sort of note. But this one's more...
Getting a little of the wet grass.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's got a little bit of that, but all right, let's go in for the
like
taste here.
Harvested when it was raining or something.
Yeah.
I know that it was boiled and...
Dusty.
Dusty.
Are you getting a dusty sort of vibe?
Dusty corn is how you would describe it.
Yeah.
Youthful corn, definitely. It's got a really nice, how do I describe this? It's sweet, but not very sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got the sweetness behind it. It's got very standard bourbon notes.
Bourbon notes.
But they're fairly muted for 103 proof, I feel.
Yeah, but the alcohol isn't like out of... like crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice. It's a little bit of alcohol spice, but
yeah,
it's not out of control.
Yeah, I mean, it's got, for the $15 price point, you know, I picture some other youthful, maybe craft bourbons that we've had that just aren't quite ready.
Sure.
You know, Heaven Hill obviously is a massive distillery, so they have the luxury of being able to push out.
They know what they're doing.
You know, bottles at 4 or 5 years and only charge $15 for them.
Yeah.
But when you consider like the Evan Williams family is, you know, budget-friendly stuff from Heaven Hill that's really good. I'm not getting quite as much of like a nutty note on this that I do from a lot of Heaven Hill stuff.
Like, it's almost like the corn note is really prominent. Smooth caramel, like in the mid section.
Yeah, there's something.
But it's not like powerful. It's just like really, it holds the flavors down. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's almost like a caramel drink.
Yeah. I'm getting a very like, well, you mentioned graham cracker on the nose. I'm getting like a dusty graham cracker.
Yeah, I could see that.
And I know a lot of people say, dusty is kind of a note that you can use, and maybe some people that haven't heard that, it sounds a little weird to refer to a flavor as dusty, but it's one of those things, it's like, you get it, right?
You get it, yeah.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, this tastes a little different than I remember it. And it hasn't been all that long since I've had a bottle, because this is one of those ones where, a lot of times I'll just pick this up for a nice kind of go-to average daily pour sort of bourbon, It's nice at the 103 proof. So it is coming across a little bit different than I remember it.
I think that's just life,
Yeah.
I mean, what you've eaten recently and, different bourbons you've had since then. But I'm starting to get more, a little bit of a spice, like a wood spice. It's doesn't drink like it's in a number 4 char. I don't know how charred the barrels were, but it feels like.
But you're not getting an overly charred.
Not overly charred, and not overly oaked. That's for sure.
This is one of those ones where I feel like there are some flavors there that I don't typically like all that much. That I actually really like on this, and maybe not flavors, but just an overall that kind of youthful, grassy note that's there a little bit. Usually that's pretty off-putting to me. But for some reason in this it works, because it really is kind of wrapped up with...
Is it because it has a really nice mouthfeel that's helping the flavor?
Probably, because it does.
It does, it really does.
Surprisingly enough, because this is not probably it's definitely not aged more than 6 years. They're not going to take the age statement off. They're going to age it more, so... But yeah, there's just, I don't know, there's a lot of decent stuff going on with this. So I think this just falls into that category of, would I compare this to a really complex bourbon and, think that would be fair? No, this is a budget bourbon.
Yeah, but this is a good budget bourbon.
Yes. Yeah, so for what it is, for the proof you're getting, the quality you're getting, for the price you pay for it, this is a great buy.
Oh, totally.
I think.
Yep, I agree.
And I think it would make if you wanted a little bit stronger of a cocktail mixer than a basic 80 or 90 proof or something like that, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. I'll keep buying this. I've been through multiple bottles of this, so this is just
you're the guy.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, but Total Wine is the only place that carries it. So I only grab a bottle when I'm out where there's a Total Wine, which is nearest ones are about a half hour away from here, so I don't always swing in there. But when I do, I usually grab a bottle of this to just throw on the shelf as a good utility bourbon. So that's what I would recommend it for. So if you're looking for a budget pour, something to take out to the fish house or sit on the
fish house.
Yeah, well, I guess that doesn't apply.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, that doesn't. Well, going out to the fish house on Friday, with some friends this coming Friday. This will be a great bottle to bring out.
Totally.
Yeah, it does. It got some kick to it, but if we kill the bottle that night, it's not going to be a big deal. $15 bottle. Yeah. Not going to care. Right. So anyway, yeah, this is a total recommend for me.
I like
it. Pour.
I like it totally.
All right. Well, this has been Fighting Cock on the Bourbon Note. I'm Ben.
I'm Greg. Cheers.